Well, 10 days have passed now since the election, which means folks must take down all of their political signs. And for one woman, that might come as a major source of relief.
She says someone committed a gruesome act of cruelty, leaving a headless rabbit underneath her yard sign that supported Senator Norm Coleman. Fox 9's Paul Bloom is live in Northeast Minneapolis with why she is convinced this was a politically motivated act. Paul?
Karen and Tim, we may never know the exact motivation, but I can tell you the placement of this dead animal, combined with the fact that this woman's campaign signs were allegedly vandalized before Election Day, has left her angry, somewhat nervous, but completely defiant.
Good boy.
Erin Magnus came home for lunch on Friday to take her dog for a walk.
It's disgusting.
What she discovered underneath her Norm Coleman for Senate sign will make some people sick.
We turned the corner and I saw the blood on the sidewalk, and he was sniffing around, and then I saw the rabbit with its head off.
We may never know who left the carcass in her front yard. There was no note, no head, just a trail of blood and fur.
It's a wild animal that they killed to try to make some point.
Magnus, though, is absolutely convinced this was politically motivated.
It's too convenient that it happens to be lying, you know, out of everywhere for that rabbit to be, that it's headless, and that I've had trouble with the signs for the entire campaign.
10 days after a hotly contested campaign between Republican Norm Coleman and Democrat Al Franken, and we still don't know who won. Coleman holds a slim lead with a statewide recount on the horizon.
I mean, right now, emotions are running really high. It's a difficult time.
A few blocks away from where Erin Magnus lives, there's a much different political tone. A Franken sign in one yard, a Coleman placard right next door. Get this, two families have actually found a way to get along.
Our kids play together every day, and yeah, I mean, I would say that we're friends. We just don't talk about politics or religion.
I can't let them win by doing this. You know, it just reinforces that kind of behavior.
Erin, meanwhile, called the cops after finding the dead rabbit, and an officer suggested that she take down her Coleman sign for safety's sake. But she insists she is not going to be bullied.
I can't take my vote back, and it only reinforces my own beliefs, and every time they do something to my signs, I contribute more to the Republican Party.
I did speak with both Senate campaigns and a number of local law enforcement agencies. No one mentioned any widespread vandalism in the wake of this recount. Again, it is important to remind people, though, we are 10 days beyond the election. So according to both city and state ordinance, those signs are not supposed to come down. Reporting live in Northeast Minneapolis, Paul Bloom, Fox 9 News.
The National